jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out that chain gang. These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People they're quick, now they wanna move at the quick. Boy wanna go to him back, quick. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam, all black.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another motherfucking episode to Saturday with the Boys. You guys are all looking right now. Why are these fuckers all wearing blue motherfucking blazers? Because we got motherfucking Deathsquad here today. We are dressed up for him. We are dressed up for Deathsquad today. That's what we're doing today. Deathsquad, yes. Thank you so much for being a part of this podcast. For those who don't know, I'm Redline. We got right above me, we got Cloudy. Right above that, we have Speedy. And then to our left, none other than motherfucking Deathsquad. To give you guys a little bit of context who don't know who Deathsquad is and whatever your planet you're living on, Deathsquad is one of the most revered players in Rise of Kingdoms. Right? Quick recognition, DS just hit 1 billion kills this KVK. I think DS, you had what, 260 million kills this KVK so far? Oh man, so yeah.
I was like, DS, and they're like, oh no, DS is a vet. He's got this. I'm like, all right. I don't need to teleport.
Quick mic check. DS, say something one more time just to make sure that the stream can hear you.
Hello?
There we go. Okay,
yeah,
we're good.
There you go. Better.
There we go. So, yeah, congratulations, DS, again. Glad to have you here. Piggybacking on what some of the guys said, 4-1 KVK was probably one of the most intense KVKs I've been in. I don't know for you guys, but how has it been for you?
Oh, dude, this is the most intense KVK for me. Like, I would say, like, the best one, just because, like, playing with the squad, it's always like high intensity KVK. We've always, aimed for that. We always wanted, like, competitive KVK, just because we had a very boring KVK, as you know, like probably 2 KVKs ago. So, especially with 1401 with us, dude, it's crazy. LI, GTN, RB, Evil, those guys are all amazing. I mean, pretty much shares the same vision as us.
So,
Yeah,
sure.
So the 2v9, right? So the 2v9, the thing I want to ask, I know there's a leadership thing here. Is that what we wanted, or that's what we got?
Well, how am I gonna say it? Well, Koreans, right? Koreans, they barely speak any English, and pretty much we already know. 3 camps will be Koreans. For some reason that we don't know how did that happen, because 307 had the same situation where international are all grouped up together and Koreans are grouped up together. Let's look at it this way: if there's a communication barrier, how are we gonna communicate? You tell me. We Google Translate division of this, division of that. You attack. We Google Translate everything.
Yeah.
So for
look at that.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, yes, go ahead.
No. Just basically like looking at that, like the pains of that, we kind of like decided, it's not gonna happen, It's literally not gonna happen. Like, I mean, we're just gonna like push for like a high-end KVK where we're the underdogs basically.
And we
Yeah,
fucking
basically.
wanted it. Let's be real, boys. We wanted this fucking
Yeah,
KVK.
100%. I mean, we're 401, just like 307. I'm sure they wanted it too. But it's like you saw, like with a matchup going in with both KVKs, like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the writing's on the wall. Like you know who's going to be with one another, and you know who's going to be allied. You know, it's like there's really not much
To be said, yeah.
to be said. I mean, it's not like there's much diplomacy. I mean, with 307 or whatever, 1401, I was like, this is really what it is. So, but I mean, it was exciting. It was so fun. It was a great time.
Yeah, to me, I thought this KVK was a win in my eyes because of what we were able to sustain, to do, and achieve this entire KVK. Yeah, we didn't get Kingsland, boys, right? But I feel like we put 401 on the map, which we said many times before, based on our performance.
So
Yep, definitely.
yeah, 100%. So this is a hot topic, and obviously we've asked many people in the past for the podcast. I know Mad's in the chat. Obviously, DS, he was in the podcast, and you were in the chat as well with him. But so I was thinking about this the other day with the tech, right? Because the tech is a hot topic. Everyone, all right, is the tech, should it be? I know you're obviously tech was max, and it worked out for you. I mean, you're a Attila Takeda, would just sit there and it was
Get
fun to
gang
watch.
banged?
Yeah.
And it didn't matter. No, he would gangbang them.
Yeah. Do you think this tech, and I'm not saying personally, because I know Benny and Redline would say, like, hey, it helped me. Like, this tech made this KVK better and obviously got more kills because of it. But do you think if we didn't have this tech, right, we would have done better or worse in this KVK, even though it's still 2v9?
If we didn't have this tech, I would say it will be. I mean, eventually they catch up with the tech, But by the time, those are like the crucial times that they basically catch up. Like let's just say like Kingsland, things like that. If there's no tech, I would say we could have like actually like win.
So did I. I truly
We
believe
could have
that.
won. Yeah, I truly believe that. Just because if you're looking at the numbers, the first pass when we opened, pretty much we're almost at 3/4 max tech. We basically slaughtered them.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
trades
right.
were in our favor. I 100% agree the trades were in our favor. There's just so many of them, like cockroaches. They were just everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Then
yeah.
once they started like catching up, then that's where everything is like kind of like all of a sudden what happened with the trades,
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
using the same everything anyway.
Right. I was thinking about that too, just like with our equipment, because I know I've seen many pictures of, and even mine. I think my equipment's decent. Obviously, nothing like yours and Yoch's
all
and
gold,
other
everything.
people.
All gold,
But-
everything.
Yeah, but like I think with at least like with my equipment and other people I know that are like medium spenders, I think it would have been a big advantage if there was just absolutely no tech.
Mhm.
And I think with the troops and the number of troops that we actually lost, and the people that weren't afraid to lose troops
Yeah.
compared to the other kingdoms we went up against, I think we would have. I think we'd still be in Kingsland. Honestly, I think the tech hurt us in this KVK.
I'm with you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think
And hurt-
I think
and
it's
hurt our
more
wallets.
favorable.
Not just our souls, our wallets too.
Wait, I want to ask you this question.
Yes.
Crystal Tech, next KVK, would you do it again? I mean, is this something you like?
Oh, me personally?
Yeah, do you personally, do
Well,
you like the Crystal Tech for the game and for yourself?
do we have a choice though?
That's
I don't know, DS. I mean, I'm just saying. Earlier
the
on in this
question.
podcast, we had 12-inch on, and we're talking about barbs and all that stuff, and we got crystals. We mentioned having crystals and barbs, and now guess what? There's crystals and barbs. So maybe your voice, you saying something on this podcast, Lilith, maybe listening in. You never know.
They're in the
Well-
chat right now.
Well, in my opinion, I mean, like, let's just remove the crystals. It's been like, a hot topic. Like, 50% is good. Giving back 50% is good.
Agreed.
But I mean, we're already spending a lot of money on equipments. That's the main thing where we're like, spending on. And then you want us to spend another, spend another bundle. Like, Come on,
Right.
dude. It's just like freaking temporary anyway.
Yeah.
Like
No,
you spend
it's-
like how much? How much we spend like on this tech? 3-4K
Yeah,
or more?
I think max was like 3,100 for some people.
Yeah, something like that. We spend like something like that. Then per KVK, which runs like I would say like every
2 weeks.
we have 2 weeks, and then pretty much every how many days is KVK? 40 days. So
Yeah,
you're
40.
telling me we're gonna pay an extra 3,100 like every month?
Yeah, which I thought
Yeah.
Month and a half.
it's not sustainable. And
Yeah.
I think, and I think some of the guys agree here, like the people who are low spenders, mid spenders won't survive and may lose interest in the game if it continues
Exactly.
this way.
Exactly.
I think it's already happening.
Yeah. Then you want us to what? Buy equipments, which basically we don't
Right.
even get criticals on it. So I mean, dude, it's becoming like, to be honest, which is becoming like a money pit.
Oh yeah. This is the
You
first time my 30-day gem supply came up, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've ever even like considered, oh, should I buy this? Right? Because I spent the money on the tech
Exactly.
and everything else. And like this is the first time I've been playing the game for over 2 years. And I think I that was one of the first things I had is the gem supply. Get the 650 gems. And I thought to myself after, I was like, wow, why am I even considering this? Right? And this should be a no-brainer. But like you said, it was all the other spending I've been doing. And
Yep.
it takes a toll. And honestly, I didn't renew it for 3 days, and then I renewed it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, this kind of leads us into a really important topic. So on DS, I know if you've seen, Baba posted a post against Lilith, and there's this movement going on. I think it's called Free Baba or Community Matters or Free. I don't know, something about Baba, a hashtag. But basically,
the F2P god.
yeah,
go
free.
on.
Yeah, he's a free to play god now. Basically wanting changes. What is your thought? Because I know a lot of things are aimed at the spending community not spending until Lilith makes drastic changes. So is Baba we trust? There we go. Thank you, Grey Worm. What are your thoughts on this whole situation with the Baba situation? And are you gonna stop spending until Lilith makes a change? Like, what are your thoughts?
Oh, dude, listen. I have like a lot of comments about this one. People know me. I mean, I'm very outspoken. I basically, tell, what I feel, and basically, I'm very honest with it, about what's happening, things like that. Okay, let's say Baba. He started this fucking movement, right? Sorry for the F word.
You're fine.
No, it's okay. I said like 150 last podcast. We're good.
Fuck.
He started, yeah. He started with this, like, with this movement. Dude, you are in fucking JWM. You are 1.5 fucking billion power. You buy every fucking chest that you don't even fucking need. You tell me,
Preach!
you're F2P god? How hypocritical is that shit?
100%.
Like, basically, you're just saying, like, F2P is very important. True, F2P is very important, but for what? For your fucking pleasure?
Well, right, and that's you bring up a great point.
What?
Yes,
For your
like-
pleasure? It's like fucking annoying, Like, you are in JWM. I mean, if you are in like some like no-name alliance and basically you grinded all your fucking life, let's just say like Tio, right?
Yeah.
That dude who was like great commanders, but basically he's F2P. That guy
Right.
I would support because he's truly, if he says F2P is F2P. But dude, come on, Baba, JWM, buys fucking every fucking chest. Doesn't even
100%.
need it.
So what do you
Then
think
you're gonna
the
tell me
strategy
save
is for that?
F2P. He's just, but knowing Baba, he's just always like asking for attention, man. Remember when he got rallied? He said he got hacked.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a marksman on his wall.
That's so fucking stupid. Like Markswoman, he probably thought that he like what do you call this? That he's like so badass with Markswoman and got shitloads of deaths. Then he said he got fucking hacked. What? Just that moment you got hacked, dude. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, because
So you think this is a ploy for attention? Is that what you're saying? Like, you know,
exactly.
it's like, okay, got it.
The guy is fucking irrelevant. Okay, let's just be honest. 1.5 billion. He spent 1.5 million dollars. He said, okay, let's say a billion power, more than a billion power. The dude doesn't fight. He joined JWM because he said it's the UEFA league, in soccer. I don't follow soccer, and basically he treated us as a fucking amateur. Look at our fucking like stats. Does he look like a fucking amateur to you? You look like an amateur to us. And the dude doesn't even disband rallies. Have you seen all these rallies?
I haven't seen any of them.
The dude doesn't know how to rally, man.
Man, bars, baby. Diaz got some bars. So
There
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
telling you, he should be invited in here, and we should put him in a hot seat because, dude, he's
I would
so
love to have Bob on here.
hypocritical.
Oh, love to have him
Like,
on.
I would love that. No, for real though, I would love to have Baba on here just to understand like what is his ploy or what's his goal for that post. Like, is Baba really going to quit? Is he doing this for attention? Like, you know, many people think he's doing.
There's no way he's doing.
Or is he asking for a change? Or is he literally just asking like, hey, this is a money pit. Like, we need things to change.
Yeah.
Although he's going to continue to spend. But, you know, that's neither here or there.
Okay, so how about this? I know what you're getting at, Speedy, and this is how I look at things, right? I'm obviously not a leader in 401, luckily.
thankfully.
Yeah,
Mhm.
luckily I'm in discussions and they include me. I don't know why, because maybe I bring up some decent thoughts, but I'm not the decision maker whatsoever. However, if DS or Yoch or whoever one of the R4s or R5s of any one of the alliances in 401 was like, listen, especially they were big spenders, we're like, listen, guys, I want to do this, right, to make this game better and this kingdom better, I would stand behind it. I honestly would. And like, if DS, this came from you, and I know I've just met you for the past 40 days, and you probably think I'm crazy from all the voice chats we've had, which that's a different topic. I would stand behind it. I really would.
Yeah.
However, has JWM, does anyone know, and I'm asking chat or any of you three, have they stopped spending? Because you could obviously see it in the chest. So I don't know if anyone's in it or if you guys know if they've actually have. Do you know, DS? Or no?
Well, I don't really know. All I know
Okay.
is that they have some players that's going to 1401 because they're upset of the whole situation. I mean,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Breaking news.
it's just breaking news.
Breaking
But
news.
yeah, it's just like it's
1401 is
so-
getting massive. Okay, carry on.
No, it's just like so hypocritical. Like, I mean, JWM, dude, highest gift level in the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
Highest
Yeah.
gift level. What's their gift
Yeah.
level? 37, something like that.
No, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you. And
Maybe they do.
I mean,
maybe they do a lot of barb forts.
Oh, yeah,
dude, I tell you what, those barb forts getting way back when you had to go ahead and get it to get those books to go get to City Hall at 25, like that is the worst thing ever. And like if they go ahead and what they should do is progress, to get like City Hall 30 maybe, if they want to go ahead and keep on progressing the game, just an idea, Lilith. Like what they did with Clash of Clans, not Clash of Clans. What did they do it with Clash of Clans when it went to Town Hall 10? Now it's like Town Hall 13 or something like that.
Dude, Clash of Clans is like Town Hall 25. You put one march out
like-
there, you can
so,
electrocute it now.
Yeah, literally, like that's what Rock should be doing instead of going ahead and making a money pit. Like, hey, let's go ahead and keep on building our City Hall number out there, but please don't involve the books because I hate the books. But those books and those rallies are absolutely horrible.
Yeah, and his statement was pretty much he started with a kind of like a sympathy letter, like hey, my friends is quitting. I don't have any enemies left. I don't have any competition. He wants the F2Ps to grow to what? To be your fucking pet?
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're here.
Yeah,
fight us.
I mean,
Like,
we're pretty strong. I mean, we'll fight. I mean, we'll fight.
I'll fucking
When do we
fight.
I'm
do?
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story.
307, Mad Phantom, would you fight? I see you in chat. Would you fight them? I don't know, maybe.
I would fight anyone.
There's
All right, what's your
there's
story?
a few enemies.
What's your story, DS?
Yep. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let me tell you a story about JWM. Okay, JWM in here, you're gonna listen because this one is true story.
Breaking news.
2 KVKs before, remember, Red, when we had a KVK with 331, we basically manipulated the power level, so we're like on the topmost level to fight 1331.
Yep.
You know what JWM did? They picked their what do you call this? Their kingdoms, like, they were the last ones to pick. Because Faye was telling everyone, like, why is 1331 and 1341 on our tail? What did we do to them, So basically, they were trying to avoid us.
Oh, That's right, and they faced a lower bracket. I
Exactly,
remember
they
that.
played on the lower bracket. So I mean, if you always you have Baba, man. Like, dude, the guy has spent like how much? 1.5 million. What does he do with his troops?
All right, so I just sent you guys a picture in our Discord
Okay.
chat. This is Mad Phantom. He sent this to me. It says this is from Baba just right now.
Breaking news.
He says and you guys can read it. He said, I think only the new young noob devs, which just started to work at Lilith, are holding now position there. Laughing face.
So basically, he's
mean?
saying that the new devs are taking over right now and making the game what it is. Breaking news.
That was from Mad Phantom.
Matt
He just sent that.
a copy from Baba's posting.
Yeah, that's Baba talking.
Interesting.
What does that
I don't
mean?
know.
Does that mean
I don't know.
I don't know.
the game's changing?
Yeah, so I think he's trying to say that there's like the new devs that came in and like the OG devs aren't working at
retired
Lilith
on the beach somewhere.
or don't have much say anymore. Is that what he's trying to say?
I think that's what he's trying to say. That
Isn't
the game is based on the direction of new developers now, and that's why the game is what.
And that's why it's changing so much to interesting.
It means
Breaking
that
news.
It means the changes are not coming because he doesn't know the new devs. Oh, that's what Matt said. But he doesn't know.
Oh, that is interesting. Well, this obviously, I think the game in general needs to be changed and balanced more. It's just how is that? How do you think What do you think? DS like will get it to where it's at? Because I know Crystal's not going to go away.
well.
What do you think
First
needs
and
to be changed?
foremost, they need to communicate with us. Have a direct line. It's so simple.
Mhm.
Release a statement. Hey, we understand the issue that this is happening. Give us a fucking timeline. Give us tell us wait for a week or something, and then we're gonna make like some decent changes, present it to you guys, and if it works out, then we go ahead. That's the most
100%.
important part. Communication. We all hear from is Baba a representative? No. I mean,
No.
yeah, no one voted.
I totally agree with you, DS. And think about it though.
Go on.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but think about it.
No.
You have such a big following. Like so many people talk to you and voice their opinions to you, right? Mad Phantom, huge following. So many people talk to Mad and voice their opinions to Mad. And I'm sure there's a lot of other pillars in the rock community, right? That are just, big faces. Why don't they talk to you guys?
Cloudy.
Why don't No, sorry, Cloudy, not you. Why don't they talk to you guys like you're saying, and say like, what are you hearing? Like, what's your suggestion for the game? What's because you guys are in the game first of all, and you guys have connections throughout the whole kingdom and throughout the whole community, especially your community that you built. Why don't they say that? Why don't they do that? What do you think?
Well, first and foremost, we're basically the people that's called old money. All of us, I would say, like the people in old kingdoms. Then they have the guys on the new kingdoms, which is the Koreans, right? The Koreans, as you know, spend shit tons of money. Like probably before even Lost Temple, they already have 100M plus power. So why would you listen to people like us that has been like basically not spending as much as before, and they're just gonna cater to the new guys who doesn't fucking complain.
It's a good point.
We're basically a liability to them.
So you think this whole movement that's happening right now is going to change anything at the moment?
If they want to change, they already released a statement. I doubt, to be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you. They should have already released. They already accepted the fact that hey, this is already happening. Blah blah blah. It's so simple. A company statement. It's so simple, man.
Yeah. So what do you think the next steps moving forward? Where do you think the future and what do you think the next steps are for rock, down the line in 6 months, a year? Do you think, people are going to start gravitating away from the game if they keep on going down this direction? Or do you think they're going to, they need to keep on updating it? Or what do you think?
The way I kind of look at it is, I would say let's just say next week they release more than gems. Everyone's gonna spend again.
Yeah.
It's this this situation is just gonna push under the rug. We're gonna be
Under the
stuck
rug.
in that vicious cycle of like,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
buying
yeah.
and
I'm
doing
with you.
things
I feel like they're
that.
gonna make an update that will kind of fix it, kind of, but didn't really fix it,
Kind of.
and everyone's
Yeah,
gonna continue to play it.
Yep, exactly. It's just gonna be like that, and I mean, there's always gonna be the new players, the Koreans, as you guys know. We're just gonna be, like I said, we're the liability.
Yeah.
It sucks. I mean, but let's just face it. Let's just continue the game. Let's ride it. Like achieve what we need to achieve, things like that, and basically we just enjoy it. Unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
we're just gonna be happy with the 100 gem compensation gift they'll give us next week. Say thank you guys so much for the 100 gems.
Dude, you're being generous with 100 gems, bro. It's more like 10.
Yeah, and it's a silver key or two. So, but yeah.
Oh
Yep.
man.
Bad Phantom
Yep.
says that's why Baba said Monday they will release a statement because he wants to buy for recharge event next week.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yep.
And then even for KVK moving forward, do you think this is like how this KVK worked with all this technology and everything else? This is what it is moving forward. So either you buy and go all in, or you're just going to be a rally filler, and because that's literally what I'm doing. I can tell you my point of view. I said this multiple times, but I'm going to just be free to play and just fill and join rallies. I mean, I got demolished when So what do you think?
They might do something about it. I would say like they said, I think like they had one of the customer service guy released like a statement. They said that they're gonna up they're gonna add crystals on the barbarian, something like that.
Yeah.
And they did. And they did. And they did. And the forts, I think
They did do that.
did also. But it's still
did.
nothing compared to getting what the tech we need to be competitive, right?
Right.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's just so much. I think I try to always look at things on both sides, right? And when I got done, I never trust me. You guys know me. I'm right away. I'm oh this, da, 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 and then I calm down and I think about it. I'm all right, Cloudy, really start to narrow this down. And one of the things was the tech, right? Obviously, it's a hot topic. I truly think, and I could do the math, I just don't want to, because whatever side, aka if my theory is right, I'm gonna be pissed off. I think it might be cheaper to just train troops and fill rallies and not spend anything on the tech. And I'm saying cheaper from food, wood, stone. But obviously, I know you do that open field presence, so everyone can't do that, right? But
it doesn't even matter in the open field, bro. You just fill your hospital in the open field.
Yeah, but are you gonna have fun still? I think because I still
No,
think you're not gonna have fun.
Literally, I went ahead. Well, I didn't have, to be honest with you, I had fun, but I had more fun joining rallies and looking at Soldier and DS's reports and be yo, I was a part of that. We just destroyed them. Then looking at my reports when I'm getting demolished and I'm filling up my hospitals and I'm emptying it every 2 seconds.
Dude, not even a part of that. I'm not kidding. In DS, I said you might have been in chat, maybe not, because I know voice. There's a lot of times you're muted, but you're listening. Dude, when I join your rallies, man. They're angry. Your rallies are freaking angry, dude. I'm not kidding. I know it's I'm not just saying this. Something with the things. It's dude, your troops, whatever is in that freaking thing, those
they
things
hit
are about
different.
to do something. They're upset.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? This is what I think it is. With Soldier and DS, and I could be completely wrong here, but people are more inclined to put in T5s than T4s.
Oh, 100%.
That's what I think it is. And that's why the hits different.
That's all we have left.
And that's why it's different.
Well, yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I think people put in T4s for other rallies, but T5s always for Soldier and DS, and that's why it hits different.
DS,
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't even know what it was the other day, right? And I know every topic is okay, my biggest thing, and at least when we first started, and it started cooling off, but people launch a rally and you couldn't even fill it, right? It was already filled before you even could click the button, which is a good thing to have. Number two, I think you launched a rally. I don't know if it was what was it? I think it was a Lohar.
Yeah.
A week ago?
What?
Dragon Lancer. Yeah, Dragon
Lancer. Gee, what commanders was that?
Dragon Lancer and Ishida.
Yes.
Did it hit different too?
No, he had 2.4 million in there. People see
Within
Diaz,
seconds?
they're like,
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. 100%. They don't give a fuck what is in there, bro. They just do it.
Bro, they see Diaz walks around, they're like, I'm there.
Dude, but let's be honest. He's earned that. He's earned that, though. He's earned that.
Did you
know,
fucking say
if Speedy wants to rally, they'd be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Seondok or whatever it was, and it filled up in like 30 seconds, maybe less?
It was crazy. And then I launched one to see what happened. I think I got one person.
Fucking, I'm like, Diaz is like a cult leader, bro. You go, everyone just fucking follows.
Diaz says jump, and we say how high.
Whatever you need, Diaz. Whatever you fucking need. Oh my god. Hey, Matt. Actually, leading to that, because obviously Diaz's account is the best of the best that you can make an account. Phantom wants to know, how proud of you, Diaz, of your legendary equipment?
Oh, this is another hot topic. Equipment.
Yeah, how do you feel about equipment? Leading to that topic.
A few days ago, I crafted 4 legendaries straight. Just so kind of like, check like RNG if it's like really every third equipment or fourth equipment, something like that, right? So I did it. Dude, there's no fucking crit.
Oh, man, I did the same thing. I did
30
4 legendaries.
I have 36 legendaries. I only have, I think, like 3 criticals. I'm like,
oh my god.
Yep. And those equipments are like how much? 4,000?
Yo, DS, do you do like, because I know there's a lot of theories out here, right? Like how to crit equipment. Do you have any like theory that you do,
Obviously
or have you
not.
tried? No, like have
Well-
you tried different theories, or what? Is there any particular mojo that you got for those 2 crits? Like what is it?
Well, I did before, like I was crafting all whites. Redline
Yes.
was doing that. So like all whites, like every third legendary, I start like crafting on every third white expertise, I start crafting on the 4th one for the legendary, and then that didn't work out. And then my last crit was actually from MP. He basically fucking said a voodoo word on it, and it crit.
Humbug crit.
No fucking joke.
Oh, so Diaz has a 12% rate. 12%.
No, but you know what? Do you guys believe that, like, because I'm a firm believer and I have no proof or evidence, but people who aren't big spenders, like they go ahead and get a legendary, they will get a crit. And then you have DS or you have Bunny, who's 4 out of 54 or whatever it is with getting crits.
No.
You guys have such a low percentage of getting it.
No,
Do you guys think that's true?
I think it's like,
Or do you think it's like completely random?
I think it's random. No, I think in life, right? Everyone has that friend. And I know.
Where's this going? Where's this going, honey?
Wait, I can name like 2 friends that like you go to like.
Just get lucky as hell.
Yeah, you go to like, I go to the Cubs
Like
game,
you
right? 'Cause
bet,
I'm from
like you're
Chicago,
putting it.
and this guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw $5 in the 50-50. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw 100. The next, we're leaving. We're like 10 beers in us, 7th inning stretch. We're all singing. And then they do the 50-50 raffle. And he's like looking at the ticket. He's like, I won $12 grand. And I'm like, I have a friend that's won the 50-50 raffle twice at a Cubs game for a total of $25,000. So to answer your question, Speedy, it's luck. Some people just have it, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
It's RNG. Great comparison, buddy. I like this.
I literally think it's because these people have such high legendaries that they're like, we're not gonna give you crits.
No, some people are just lucky, dude. It's just life.
But it's
That's
still
right.
not going to stop DS and
It's
other people and Mad to
No.
stop crafting. They're still going to fucking do it. The luck sucks dick.
Right.
Yeah, you just have to. And this and the bad part is that if you want to like freaking dismantle it, you lose half. Like,
Which is,
That's
DS,
BS,
do you
man.
think how when you dismantle you get half? Why don't they do that with commanders? Like if you want to dismantle your commanders, like not get half, but like why don't they say like here's 100 heads, legendary heads? Like you have a max. Like, do you think that's a good idea? Why don't they do that? Is that ever been talked about? Like,
Return my Barca.
because like you know what I'm saying? Like, but you only have to have it max in order to dismantle it. So if you're 5551 or you're 5 whatever it is, like you can't dismantle. You have to only have it max, and then you can dismantle, and you get like 25% of your heads back or whatever it
Yeah,
is. Why don't
exactly.
you do that?
Yeah, I mean exactly because I mean there's like a lot of commanders that's basically phased out right now that we cannot even use that we expertise, right?
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. Their system, it's doable. I mean, I'm playing another game and it's pretty much their commander system is like that. I can dismantle. I can like if I don't like the commander, I can basically recycle it.
Oh, for the 100%, like you get 100%
Yeah,
back.
100% back.
There's
Like,
other
whatever I
games that do that.
invested on it,
100%.
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
Infinity Kingdoms?
Well, I'm not gonna be like an ad person in here, but yeah.
No, but I'm not even saying like
Use DS
Like-
for a promo code, free gems or something.
Yeah, guys, please make sure you use Deathsquad. Use Deathsquad in the redemption code. Put Deathsquad 401.
it's so expensive to get those heads
Get to
though.
level 10 and use DS. And you get a
They're cheap.
promo code.
This game is so fucking cheap, guys. I mean,
It's like, why don't you just like
I'm not sponsored
dismantle?
by them. But
Yeah, like why don't you just dismantle? Like why don't they give you any return back for that? I think they should give you at least something. Like not even you get it's 690 heads to max a commander. Like just give us 25. Give us 100 heads if we dismantle. Like it's not even a good fair trade. But like
I
don't know.
Head. I just want head for sure. Heads.
I'm saying like they should give you that option. I don't know why they don't.
That's 1 point. I just did the math because I've never done it before. That's 1.4 million gems if you just use them on legendary heads.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, I mean, here's how I look at it. Basically, we got used to back in the day. We just basically spend. We don't complain.
Right.
We just do it. Spend, and basically they got complacent. They got too comfy about us that they basically didn't. They're not doing anything to change the game for us people who spend.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the F2P requests, they had a lot of changes just specifically for them. But for us, who basically who spend, we never, be honest, we never had any changes that's been very beneficial to us.
Actually,
No.
Yeah.
Not really.
There's no it's always geared towards the, hey, I'm not against F2P guys, but all I'm saying is that, if F2P asks for some changes, revolution, things like that, something happens for them. But for us, who spend like a lot of money, dude,
they should help. They should cater to you as well. Like, all because people spend doesn't mean like, oh, let's just screw them over as well. Like, they should be able to, balance that line and to be able to cater to both parties.
Yep, like at least like let us dismantle our equipments with no penalty, some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like we lose, but like we can just dismantle and get the materials. Like, why can't we just do that? Like, or something like that.
Yeah, we should definitely get all our materials back to
legendary.
It's
always so extreme.
So.
Yeah, but Red,
Yeah.
Speedy, you got any like last minute questions for DS? I know we got like 23 minutes left, and I'm sure Chats wants to ask some questions. If not, we can obviously still go into. I got nothing more from. I think we've I got nothing more. He answered all the questions.
I do have one question that we can carry on before we go into the chat. DS 401, right? Obviously, for me, great home. The people that performed, the best we could against 2v9. What are the next things for 401? I know we're migrating some people in. Any big changes? Anything coming to 401 that that we can talk about for next steps? I know Squad had some open spots. Even when we came to 401, we couldn't bring everyone over. Like, what can you tell us, like, the plan?
Well, right now, pretty much we cannot like do what we did before. We're basically
Oh, the 1 minute restriction.
One of that's how we kind of like started. We're bringing in a lot of people, a lot of things happening in the background, a lot of there's an influx of players that wants to join us. Actually, there's an influx of Koreans that wants to join us. Yep.
Korean
There's a
barbecue.
very like every day we had to like vet out in the background. We have to vet out a lot of players. But the slots is very limited that we have to like really choose carefully. And these players are not just some, I would say like 30, 40 million players. They're actually high power players.
Let's go. Nice. So DS, I know, I'm all for talking shit to 307. I love talking shit to 307. So you say we're going to be stronger than 307? Power wise,
I
I
don't
know,
wanna-
I know, like
I don't
actually
wanna-
fighting wise,
like-
I know,
I don't wanna-
fighting wise, we're stronger than 307 already.
Come
But
on.
like,
Yeah, DS is like us with that. You know, oh,
He's like,
man.
he's like,
come on!
Those are fighting words, dude. Those
Well,
are
me
fighting
and MP, we
No.
go way back. You know, we go way back, guys. You know,
I
so
know.
I don't really want to comment on that.
Uh-oh.
We're better than 307. It's obvious. We know this already, right, Mad?
Uh-oh.
Right, Matt?
Crickets.
Matt,
Crickets?
we're still putting up.
Mad's about to be like, yo, get me on voice right now. I got to blast
Give me a
Speedy.
fucking voice. So we with a lot of new exciting things coming to 401. So the last thing, I know that KBK is supposed to be happening again in 2 weeks. Is 401
Love you,
planning
Matt.
to stay, continue doing KBK, or we're probably going to skip? Like, what do you guys think is the best thing for 401 next?
We're gonna skip for sure. You know, everyone's almost at 50 million. Like, come on, you know, we cannot compete at a high level next KBK. Let's be honest. So we're gonna,
it would be tough.
It will be tough. Yep. So anyone that wants to match with us, we're not gonna be next season. We're gonna farm. Okay.
We're gonna farm.
Nice.
Stay in the
So
zone.
don't
Let's go, baby.
Don't talk shit about us that 401 are farmers, because you know
We're
giving you
hibernating
advance
for
notice,
KBK.
okay?
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
hibernating.
So you better not max your tech because you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah. now.
One last thing. When we
Yeah.
do enter KBK, who would be a matchup that you would love 401 to be against?
I would say our last, probably a true test for us will be Bunny.
Oh, that would be an amazing.
Yeah.
And I know
He's
Bunny would
been
be open
trying
to
do
too.
that.
Dude, what about like 307, 1401 versus like Bunny and JWM? Would that be a fucking matchup or what?
No, Bunny will just kill JWM inside his
Oh,
head.
shit. Never mind.
It's not gonna work.
You said Bunny's just gonna kill JWM first, and then they fuck it.
DS, I brought up this to Mad, and I guess he
Yeah.
said they're doing it's like the Trojan horse, or I don't even know what it was, something horse. Of a invite only to like 8 kingdoms, right? And it was kind of like it would be like 4v4. I don't know if you ever heard that. I mean, I changed my mind after this KVK with the amount of freaking troops I lost. And obviously wasn't compared to, you know, a lot of people in our kingdom. What are your thoughts on that? So what I'm trying to think is like an invite only, like it'd be like 401, 307, JWM, Bunny, and you could kind of like make like a dream team. It would be like the all-star team. You know what I mean? Like it would be like awesome rewards. I think it would be a bad idea. Now, like 2 months ago, I thought it'd be cool. Obviously you get like half your troops back. Would you be open for that? Maybe it's only like a week long and it's just like a week of straight killing or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like it'd be
go on.
No, you know, like kind of like the like a Cyrus League like invitational. Like it'd be like that. Maybe it'd be like 4 days of just like, hey, you know, I don't know. Maybe you get like half your speed ups back or half your resources too. You know what I mean? Something like they could think about it to, you know, make an invite only. But then it would be like, you know, last kingdom or last.
It's not
2
40
kingdoms.
days. It's literally like a 3 or 4 day event, you know, and you go
3 or
ahead
4
and
days.
like you can do like a killing scoreboard or something like that, and
Yeah,
you just
you
go
don't
against one
sleep.
another, something like that, and you just fight for 3 days, and then you just chill, like something like
Right.
that, with a quick spurt, and not like a whole map in KVK. It's like, you know, you have your left side versus right side, and you go at it, and there's objectives or something. I don't know. There could be an idea.
Capture the flag, something. I'll be throwing DS the flag or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. That'd be something cool. All
So
right,
it's like building flags and something like that. You know, it's not like
something
just
different,
like
but it would be like
building
invite
structure.
only. All right, cool. I
Yep,
just wanted to mention that because you never know if Lilith's watching, you know, and then hint,
I'm open with that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'll be fun.
get the pick.
I'm just
Cool.
really excited. If we did face Bunny one day, that would be
That would
intense
be
for
fun.
sure.
Bunny. Yep. That will be, I would say, if we recuperated, that's basically our ultimate plan. I know he's been like doing his best to
That'd be great.
manipulate the power on his end too, to match up
great.
with us.
Yeah,
So,
they took on Rose. If you heard this, they have Rose now at in Bunny's
Yep.
Kingdom now.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
he's doing his best
That'd be a
to
good fight.
match up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
for me. I think
They're
Bunny's a
great.
great player and a ferocious.
They're great
player.
kingdom.
Yep.
He's ferocious. You feel pretty good about taking Bunny on 1-on-1?
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh man,
Yeah,
this is gonna be
sure
great.
let's go.
Let's
We
not
can
throw
do
hands.
it.
This is DS talking shit. Let's go. We'll
Nah,
kick
nah.
Bunny's
I
ass.
think DS has a
We're
lot of
there.
respect for Bunny though. I've seen it.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all
He's
And
an
I think
awesome
Bunny
guy,
would have
yeah.
had 1 billion kills if his KVK didn't end so early.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy, yeah.
What kingdom number is Bunny?
That
54. Yeah.
1254. Nice.
And his
That'll
profile
be
picture
fun.
is dope.
They're a great kingdom.
Okay, we
Nicholas
got
said
15 minutes.
hashtag Madden DS for VIP contact with Lilith devs. Yeah, Madden DS need to be in contact with Lilith devs.
They do. So, boys, we got 15 minutes left in the thing. Let's open up the chat and see if anybody has any questions for DS. It's one in a lifetime opportunity because his secretary will not let you guys get his messages through. So you got to make sure you ask it now. So, Matt Phantom. So, question to you guys in DS: how do you guys feel about Chisgo's last video when he used the migration bug and trying to lock it for other kingdoms? I'm not aware of that. DS,
I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, I didn't watch it then. I'll let you know later. I'll PM you once I watch it.
So basically, he's using the migration bug and trying to lock it for other kingdoms. What does that mean? How can someone use the bug to stop people from migrating for other kingdoms? Oh, basically, if they use the migration bug, some kingdoms can't be top 32 anymore, or stay in top 32. Is that it?
No, they're saying that Lilith is going to fix it now because he blew the whistle on it. That's what Domar said. He's exposing it to Lilith. Yeah, yep.
Oh, he's exposing the migration bug.
Yeah, to Lilith, so they can fix it.
Interesting. What do you think about that, DS? About any bug currently? I'm assuming 1254 did it, right? Just recently because it happened after the update.
Yep.
If a content creator says, "Hey, Lilith, here's what's happening. Please stop it." How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, this it's difficult to comment about that. I mean, I don't really want to comment what they do.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, we have to do what we have to do on our end too. So yeah.
Do you think the
don't really have any
migration?
comment
You know how
about
we
it.
migrated for everybody into 401 with squad? Do you think that's something that still to be okay to do?
No, we want to play with people with the same vision like us. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, don't you want to play with people who likes to fucking kill their troops or something like that? Wants to win.
100%.
Even if they don't win, they still have fun. Like, in my opinion, it's just basically it's already difficult to find good kingdoms in this game, and it's already much more difficult to find good people that shares the same vision with you.
True.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
If you can go ahead, that's why I disagreed with that one person per minute, whatever. If you can go ahead and you can manufacture and create a kingdom
coordinate.
like 1401, like 307, like many great kingdoms that want people to come here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get a following for people to come here, then why is Lilith trying to hold us back?
Exactly.
That's what stinks.
Yep. Exactly.
Hold me back, bro. Quit holding me back, bro.
Yeah, don't hold us back.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Anybody else have any other questions for DS? You guys got 13 minutes. Make use of it.
Yeah.
Make use of this. Because DS is probably going to start killing people right after this podcast.
Yeah.
DS is about to have 2 billion kills soon.
Oh, you're gonna kill with 20k calves remaining. Okay.
Oh, DS, I said a question for me. You got the 1 billion kills. What's your next goal in the game?
Oh, you guys always know that we want to see the squad bundle in the game by Osiris.
Yeah!
Yep.
I like
That's
that.
what we always tell them, that's always been our one of our goals.
Oh, well.
It's
okay.
basically, be the top top
Alright.
rank, alliance, in the game, basically,
Alright.
with kills,
Yeah.
things like that,
Nice.
and be a Osiris champion. See that fucking squad bundle.
I gotta ask.
100%.
I
Then
gotta ask. And sorry, chat, but I'm taking over. So yes, Osiris League is my baby. I love it. I look forward to it every other week. I truly do. I like it more than KVK. The reason is it's an hour, and my attention span only goes an hour. Number two, no, I'm kidding. Number two, I think it's more like thinking on your feet, adjusting, and I like that. And I truly think I'm okay at it. Some may say I'm good, some may say I'm bad. What are your thoughts? And I know I mentioned this to people a couple months ago and it got shut down. And I know how passionate you are. What are your thoughts on making kind of, maybe you don't want to answer the true question, but making like a 401 dream team to compete? Because I know some kingdoms do that.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of like I'm like 50-50 on that, just because like it's a good idea to create a super
Mhm.
team. At the same time, it's always been a good, it's for me, it's the journey,
Yeah.
it's a
Mhm.
journey for me. Like, we've been also, like, for example, Redline, me and Redline know each other like ever since K51, when we were how much power? He was like 50 million, I was like 60 million, some
Right.
shit like that,
Right.
Yeah.
But for
DS
me, it's
made
the
me
journey.
spend.
Like, hey, we came a long way. Like, we made it. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of person. That's
I
why you see
know.
the squad
Me
people,
too.
like, they stay, and they've been with us for like a
Yeah.
very long time, because we enjoy the journey together.
Right.
I'm with you, man. And
That makes
same thing with us in league. Like we know each other. We have like 2 voice chats. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and we kind of like know, like where each person should be and what mistakes we made. Blah blah.
Mhm.
However, I know, like with TN league and you guys, obviously not in 401 at the time yet. We had 3 elite teams in the
Mhm.
Osiris League. Some may say, hey, why have 3 elite teams and have none make it, then have 1 winner or potential winner, right? And obviously, Commanders is a huge advantage, and we all know that, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know, just a topic that I've gotten asked, I've thought about as well. And who knows, I might not even make the cut, but it would be cool to see, like you said, 401, some 401 from squad or league, whatever, owning that bundle. That's a goal of mine as well. It would be.
Yeah,
So
I agree. That's a great goal. Another question I'm going to ask DS. Where are you from? If you want to answer that question.
What do you mean, Los Angeles?
He's
Ooh.
from LA, guys.
LA, baby.
Are you a
Oh,
Dodgers fan?
No, dude. Not. I'm more Golden State. Okay.
yeah!
Oh,
Benny. Yeah.
okay.
100%.
Yeah!
Yeah. I'm from LA.
Warriors. Okay.
Side note, Dodgers just signed Trevor Bauer.
No, we have no idea who that is. Me
Oh, we're
neither.
Dude,
talking
for
about
40,
baseball. Yeah,
40 million a year. Where do you
He's
get
a
that
pitcher
money?
for
That's
$40
We
absurd.
million.
know Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green.
There's a
Yeah.
pitcher for the Dodgers. You just signed him. He's making more money just himself next year than 3 Major League Baseball teams. Okay, move
Tell him
on.
to play Rise of Kingdoms. Okay, so yes, a great question. Actually, a really good question. I think some of the guys want to know. Are we getting Chuny to 401?
He did promise that if they lose, he will come, but they won. So
But technically,
Well, technically he got 0. So does that mean like he won?
come on. I mean,
from I mean, we zeroed him. Come on, dude. Like,
Twice.
poor guy.
we zeroed him, man. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, Steve, you guys know Steve, right?
yeah.
He was so excited
Yeah.
when we were like rallying him that he freaking like went back and forth, and like literally he said, "This is the best thing that happened in my KVK, in my whole
man.
rock career, zeroing Chuny."
Dude, that's
That guy.
Oh my god.
He's like, he told me, DS, you don't know how happy I am right now.
Deb asks, DS, are you bringing in Last Swagger?
Damn,
well,
those are
we're
some,
gonna have
some like breaking
Matt
news
Phantom
questions.
is
Like,
gonna
I
wage
don't
war on
know.
us if we bring Swagger. It's
that's a squad.
that's
I'm
his
sorry.
boy.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's his boy. So that's MP's boy.
Nicholas, yes,
He wouldn't care.
401 will have their own alliance in OL.
401.
Yeah, that someone asked if we're all gonna have our own specific team for each alliance, and I'm saying yes, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
on the line.
Morning Woody wants to know: do you think OL should be like the invitationals, where all the commanders are available?
Yep, it should be 100%,
1,000%.
1,000%. It should be like
I
that.
think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
What
I'm
about-
tired of going against the
about
next
no equipment?
Zenobia. The next Zenobia, next KVK, or next Arc.
What about no equipment?
Can't even hit her.
Yeah.
Equipment, yeah, no equipment. I think like a fair game is basically, if they really want to make it fair, same amount of troops, same commanders, no equipment.
Wow.
Yep, that's what, and that leads to another question from Lord. He asked, "Do you think that Arc will end up like some type of esport or cybersport one day?"
Well, maybe if the game's still alive, then yeah,
Because I know Koreans have their own specific OL league, right? I heard it's like a big
they
thing
do.
with like commentators, like real, like watching
What?
ESPN. Because Chuni was
They
streaming
do.
it with like these three people watching and talking, making calls and commentating. You know how we have it
About
here with like Drago and Gecko do it. Like
Yeah.
Koreans have their own with like literally people dressed up and like in front of a TV talking.
we're dressed up right now. We should be commentators.
So we are commentators. Please use the Secret Lab code for the boys.
Yeah.
I would be
Secret
good
Lab.
at it. I'd be like,
Gotta
okay,
be with the
Deathsquad has the arc. Oh, and he drops it and it goes to red line. The 50, the 30, the 20. Drops to the arc.
He's high stepping into the obelisk.
I really think Arc is really a good concept that it should be like, be an esport in my opinion. But they need to fix like a lot of things like basically, have the same commanders, same troops, no buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's the
I
true
actually like
test
that. Yeah.
of strategy.
Level
Yeah.
playing field. 100% agree with that.
I think the first start is, of course, doing the commanders. Like that needs to be even, and then, of course, doing the equipment.
Yep, exactly.
KM wants to know, will you DS, will you recruit more players with Xeno and Naboo?
Yep, and new meta commanders, we always look for people that has it, and we just basically don't accept. We have a process. If you wanna actually like apply to us, message motive. It's he's gonna grill you. Just FYI.
Yep,
But
we have a
yeah,
pretty strict
it's-
requirement.
Yeah, it's pretty. But it's about culture fit. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you wanna be with a team that you fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
I
get
agree.
the fuck out.
Yep. Exactly.
We'll help you. Another question someone had. Do you think of expanding 401 into a second KD so you can house more people and have control over different commander timelines? Oh, that is interesting. So basically,
What?
like 5 of us will go to an old kingdom, get the new commander, come back. Maybe is that thing?
Well, yeah, we still have 1341. We still have good relationship with them. But the thing is, with the migration, I don't know what's the rule right now. We cannot go back to older kingdoms, something like that, or we cannot go to
Oh,
newer
that is
kingdoms.
right. The new update.
Everything.
Yeah.
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 So it's tough.
Yeah.
So we're
that's tough.
stuck. Yeah, we're basically stuck at the moment.
Especially since
So-
we're on the cusp of like Imperium. It's like
Mhm.
that'll be even harder as well because I mean, then you have to use a ticket on them and stuff like that. So
Yep. And then
Mhm.
one more question. Do you think, Diaz, it's still worth spending money on equipment even though we have Crystal Tech now?
In my opinion, if you don't have equipment or if you don't have like any legendaries, then yeah, I rather like put it on the KVK tech. It's actually way cheaper than buying all the gold equipments, but you're not gonna be able to compete with with the big guys basically.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be able to compete in the middle
Yep.
middle spend.
With the
And
And
G-
also
the
the tech
G's
goes
equipment.
away, DS. I mean, the equipment doesn't.
Yeah, the tech goes away, which annoys me. The crystals go away and the tech goes away. But fun
Yeah.
fact, I heard that crystals you guys have left over come back as compensation in gold.
One
That's
to
what's
five.
hey, we get 100 gold.
1-5 ratio. So 1
Oh, 1 to
for
5
5
ratio.
gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
So I can get millions of gold then. If I have like 5 million crystals, I get like what?
25 million gold.
Holy shit. I'll
Wow.
take the free gold, boys. I mean, that
I mean,
cost me $185, but it's fine.
I'm actually surprised they give you 5 times. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a-
And it's gold. I'm surprised it's not wood.
yeah.
Yep, it's gold. Yeah.
Of course you won't.
Here's some food.
Huh.
All right, well, guys, we had the last couple minutes of the
Yeah,
podcast. DS, do you have any final word for the chat, for Mad Phantom, for us? Anything at all you want to say or anything?
Well, thank you so much for having me here, and you guys are awesome. This is actually a good, I would say, like a good format on how to how to do YouTube. So it should be like this.
And we're dressed
not
up,
like-
boys. We're dressed
It
up.
should be
Yeah,
like
you're the
this,
best,
not
buddy. I appreciate you coming on.
Yes,
Yeah,
seriously.
that-
We
Not like
Wow,
what
super
commanders
grateful.
you have, things like that. That one is too boring. Who's the most powerful? That shit is too boring, man. So
we want to have fun, talk about some real shit, have fun. It's like a barbershop, we're at the barbershop right now, we're chilling around the table. I have no
Yeah.
hair, but it works. I still get a fade.
Yeah.
But we really do appreciate you being here, DS. Seriously, proud to be part of this podcast with you and being in 401 with you. This guy's a fucking maniac. If you guys know what Deathsquad is, please check him out in 401. Please check us out on our channels under the description. But chat, we'll have a couple more guests in the next couple episodes. Tune in for those ones. Subscribe. I'm selling out right now.
And-
Subscribe and like that fucking button.
Yo, guys, 200 subscribers. We're getting a 2-hour
Wait, we
2-hour
got
long
200?
podcast. No, once we get 200 subscribers,
We're almost there. We're almost there.
We're doing the special
And hey, shout
200
out, hey,
or 2-hour
from the
podcast.
marketing manager, or no, I promoted myself last week. Director of marketing.
Yeah, you're director of marketing now.
0. I posted 0. Retweeted my thing. So thanks
Nice.
so much. Zero.
All right, chat. We appreciate you guys very much. We'll see you guys on next week's episode. Tune in. We'll see you guys soon.
Yo, what's the next week's game?
Yes.
Look at things